Okay, so we have a serious problem here. We have a serious problem. Please pay attention. Okay, please pay attention because this does not make any sense to me. I mean, it kind of does. I understand it, but it seems as though 1 minute we're being told that the anime industry is rising in popularity, but at the same time is in decline. We're here at Cartoon Brew, and it says report anime industry sales fell in 2020 for the first time in a decade. All right, so I did some research, and I really look into as to why is this happening, right? So I came up with some answers. So let's go ahead and figure this out, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video, okay? Enjoy. What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. Welcome to Andy RTV, where I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture, right? So I am here at Cartoon Brew, and when I first saw this article, I was confused. I'm like, how is the sales going down? I thought anime was going in popularity. But just because it's going in popularity doesn't necessarily mean that the people that make it are actually making more money. Let's go ahead and read here. So it says sales in Japan anime industry fell 1.8% on the year of 2020. Basically it fell by 2%. So it's not that much, but still, it does make a difference. It says, according to a new report by market research firm Teikoku Data Bank, and I actually went over here to prtimes.com, the source of this information, by the way. And here they're saying that it has to do something with productivity. So in the past 10 years, anime has, you know, the anime sales have declined by 2%, right? This is the original source, right? So it says the industry sales reach 251 billion yen, Japanese yen, which is $2.3 billion. Last year, down from a record 255 billion, which is about what, like $2.6 billion in America, right? Says the report, which is based in figures on the revenue of 300 surveys, right? This drop puts an end of 9 years of straight growth. So for the last 10 years, since 2010, anime has been going up and up and up and up, and it just recently went down a little bit. The report blames production and release delays caused by COVID, as well as the decline in the number of TV anime shows being made. Yeah. So I'm going to explain this in a while. So let's keep reading. Let's just keep reading, guys. It says the fall in an overall revenue comes despite the release of the several blockbusters, notably Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train. That movie, by the way, Mugen Train Kimetsu no Yaiba, I talked about this movie a lot on this channel. Demon Slayer movie made $400 million in the box office, okay? Keep that in mind. Average sales per production company came to 831 million yen, which is $7.7 million, falling for the first time in 4 years. Large companies with their own IP, intellectual property, generally fare better as they could depend on revenue from streaming and other licensing. All right. Okay, let me stop right here. Let me read that one more time. Large companies with their own IP, intellectual property, generally fare better as they could depend on revenue from streaming and other licensing. Okay, so this is where Netflix and other streaming services come in. So pay attention. Look, so let's say when Netflix wants to stream Naruto, right? If Netflix wants to stream Naruto, they have to pay the studio that made Naruto a couple of $1 million to stream it year long. So if Cartoon Network wants to stream Naruto, they have to pay the Japanese company that animated it. They have to pay them yearly. So let's say for 100 episodes, they have to pay the anime studio $5 million or like $3 million, right? A good example would be Breaking Bad. If you guys watch Breaking Bad, a really popular American show about a drug dealer, if when Netflix was streaming Breaking Bad, they streamed it. They had it there they had the license for 3 years, right? They had the license for 3 years. So to stream it on Netflix had to pay the studio that made Breaking Bad $10 million. So even after they make the show, they continue to make revenue. They continue to make money of the show by licensing. So studios are also losing money because if Netflix is making money, if Netflix is making original content for the streaming platform, they no longer have to pay the licensing fee. So studios lose money, right? Now, so studios lose money, and yeah. So now check this out. Cartoon Network is now, they're gonna start making their own anime. Netflix makes their own anime, with Beastars, Baki, and all those sort of titles. Who else? Disney's making their own anime. I think Amazon's making their own anime. So if nobody's buying streaming licenses, guess what happens? Studios lose money. So that's one reason. All right. So it says large companies streaming. It says overall 31% saw their sales rise, while 48% saw them fail in terms of profit. 31% reported an increase in profits, while 29% of companies had. It says, meanwhile, anime is globalizing. Yes, it is. Over 300 companies, 68 reported that they have struck business deals with overseas companies like China, Korea, and America. 14 companies in America. I already mentioned a couple of those. So China, for example, was it like 36 companies? Korea, 15 companies. So a lot of these anime studios in Japan, they're getting hired by China, Korea, and America. Right? It says Tokyo continues to dominate the industry. So most anime companies are right there in Tokyo. Tokyo has 270 anime studios. And so anime studios, so 270 of the surveyed companies. Small companies are most common, with 109 posting revenue of 100 million yen. That's 910,000. That is not a lot of money. I'm sorry, that is not a lot of money. Or less. And 96 having five employees or fewer. The number of companies founded since 2000 stands 190. Wow. There's a lot of companies in Tokyo, guys. All right, so and also another reason why they're losing money is because they're not like with the streaming wars now. They're not getting paid shit. Remember, we talked about this before. Say an entry-level animator in Japan explains why she earns 175 a week. And then remember, we talked about Netflix paying Studio Mappa $34 per cut. I mean, a lot of these streaming websites, they're playing them dirty, man. They're playing them real dirty, Now, here's the important part. It says the report also sounds warning about systemic issues in the industry. It knows the problems around employment and productivity persist in Japan's studios. Then adds that the quality of Chinese animation is rapidly improving, with companies securing top-flight animators, often offering better pay than Japanese studios, and acquiring know-how by investing in Japanese productions. So look. So we already talked about this. So in Japan, an animator will make $800 a month. That's below what somebody working at McDonald's in America makes, right? So if China tells you, hey, we're gonna pay you $2,000 a month to be an animator, why the heck would you stay in Japan? I cannot blame these people for going to China and being an animator there, because China, they're also making anime. You guys gotta understand, China, they're really good at copying. China has copied a lot of the things made in China. They copy a lot from America. They're really good at copying from all over the world. Now they copy anime, the anime system, right? They copied anime, and now they're getting really good at it and fast at it. This is what the Chinese are good at. They copy the American industry, the American capitalistic system, and now there's a lot of rich Chinese people. They copy the Japanese anime industry and the style of animation and the style of art, and now China is having a rapidly growing animation industry. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, there's a lot of Chinese anime out there. Now, a lot of them suck because the story fucking sucks. But the art is really good. So you cannot blame Japanese animators for leaving Japan and going to China and, you know, getting paid more money over there. I mean, it's a done deal. Like, you can't argue with that. And I can't blame them either. Otherwise, if you stay in Japan, you live in poverty as an animator, you go to China, oh my God, I can finally pay the rent. What do you expect? And then it says these companies could soon rival their Japanese counterparts for supremacy in the industry. The report suggests, as a result, the anime bubble of the 2010s may burst just as the slump of DVD sales ended in previous boom in 2007. So in 2007, the DVD sales of anime kind of went down the drain because since Netflix started coming in, and it wasn't only piracy. It's not just piracy, but also like there was a change in the industry all of a sudden, you know. And it says in Japan's industry is to thrive. If the Japanese industry is to thrive, the report concludes there will have to be an urgent investment in talent and technological resources. And who was it? I think it was Studio Toei. Yeah, Studio Toei. What they're doing is they're investing into artificial intelligence to make some of their anime, to replace some animators, because some animators are quitting. They're saying, you know, screw it, man. I don't wanna live in poverty for the rest of my life. And they go and work at a ramen shop and make even more money. So you can't blame these people. All right, guys. So so it looks like, man, this is I mean, I can't believe it. So despite of the fact that anime is growing worldwide, the anime companies in Japan, they're not making as much money because of the licensing. They're not getting money on licensing. But I mean, of course, they're still getting money on things like, you know, toy sales and things like that. One thing is for sure. Out of everybody in the anime industry, the people that are winning are the manga artists. Manga artists are making more money than ever, especially with overseas sales. Manga artists are making more money than ever before now. So, you know, good for them. And it looks like China is going to be taking over a lot of industries. The anime industry. Man, so I'm going to keep an eye on on Chinese anime from now on. So subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm going to do more research on Chinese anime, and I'm going to be talking about it more on this channel. So subscribe, and thank you for watching. What is up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can receive new future notifications. Check out the blog at andyrtv.com. Follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts or anything you want to say right below this video in the comments below. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed.